Have you ever stopped to consider the real reason we celebrate Christmas? The birth of a king in a manger. This king could have come set his kingdom free in a blaze of glory. Many in his time thought that he would. He would destroy the kingdoms of that day in a valiant war and lead his people to victory, ruling on the other side, finally setting them free of the bondage they so desperately wanted to escape. No longer in exile, but they'd finally be home. And he did all of that. But it looked far different than anyone expected it would. The creator of the world would now come to be the savior of the world, the king of the world. And how would he come to do it? Not as a noble king with a crown of jewels and a royal robe, but as a mere man with a crown of thorns and a robe no one could see. He would be mocked and ridiculed, not admired and praised. He would be arrested and beaten, captured, convicted, and then killed, betrayed by his own people. He would be the very antithesis of their present-day image of a king. And why did this king need to choose meekness instead of majesty? Why would this king need to come wrapped in rags instead of reigning in royalty? You see, the captivity of this kingdom was not simply an oppression of governmental rule or mere chains around wrists. The captivity of this kingdom was a matter of the identity of a chosen people. This was a matter of belonging, of sons and daughters longing for a father. This is why we needed the incarnation, the enfleshment of the one true Son, the first Son among many to come. The humanity of Jesus met the humanity of us, so that we could be face to face with our Father through his Son, in his Son. This king would need to come not wrapped in armor and ready for war with another man, not clothed in riches and prosperity. This divine king would need to come wrapped in our humanity. These chosen people needed God himself to enter their depravity. He needed to come not as an earthly king, but as a son, a gift from his Father to a chosen family, clothed in righteousness and glory. So What is the purpose of Christmas? The purpose of Christmas was to give up the sun so that we could finally be one. The purpose of Christmas was a death on a cross. The price of our freedom had a heavenly cost. The purpose of Christmas was an empty grave so that we could be given what we so desperately crave. The purpose of Christmas was to give us His name so that we could now rule and reign. The purpose of Christmas was a throne in heaven so that we could become His beloved brethren. The purpose of Christmas was the start of a family, the perfect Trinity, now one with humanity. The purpose of Christmas was a chosen union, a family now living in flawless communion. And the purpose of Christmas was a son in a manger, putting all of creation in the face of danger. But the purpose of Christmas was a masterful plan, the love of a father and the redemption of man. The purpose of Christmas was building a home so that once and for all we wouldn't be alone. The purpose of Christmas was for us to belong. The purpose of Christmas was to bring us home.